Hello friends, this is another book, very interesting. The Unlikely Voyage of Jack the Crew, a mirror odyssey from North Wales to the Black Sea. And it's by McKinnon. So here is the boat, and also very popular. 853 people on Amazon. And here's the book, and here's the hymn. And the story is, he was a literature teacher in Wales, but then he's really from Australia. But then it ended, his teaching. And there was this old dinghy laying there. And so he asked the school if he could borrow it and row down to the sea. Well, in the Bristol Channel, went very well, and he thought, I'm happy doing this rowing. So, well, let's see, I put off this lamp. And then, well, he did row around there. And then, let's see if I can do this again. He made little drawings and all the way down there. And then he rowed right across England to London. And so he was very happy with this. And then he left it there for the winter. And then he said, well, why not continue with this? So he continued down over the English Channel to France. And in France, he continued up in the rivers, and then continued up to Rhine, and then he continues all the way to the Danube River, and down all the way down to the Black Sea. So, here is at the Dover. It went very well. And the funny thing is, you don't have to have a big boat, We slept in the boat, and it's just about 3 meters long, I think. And in fact, I had another friend who also did a rowing. He was married to a girl in New Zealand, a Swedish man. But then they got divorced, and they lived on the island. And he was going to move his furniture to the mainland. And he had a little rowing boat. And he found out, well, this is peaceful, rowing here between the island and the mainland. I like to row a bit longer. So he built a boat, and he said, well, I row across to Australia from New Zealand. So he tried, but then the waves pushed him back, and he tried again, and the wave pushed him back. So he transported the boat over to the west coast of Australia. And then he started again, and that went okay. And he rowed all across the Indian Ocean to Madagascar, a long way. And then he come to Sweden, and then I met him, and we talked a bit. And then he said, well, Sven, I'm really happy doing this rowing business. So I'm planning to row across the Pacific. So he'll build a boat, and I gave him some advice about technical thing, because it was not very technical, but he sure had a lot of energy. And then he rowed all the way across the Pacific. And then he came back to New Zealand. And then one day in his kitchen, the light went up. So he stand up on the table to change the light bulb. And he tripped, and he fell down, and he died. So, rowing across all this ocean, and then he just fell down and died. So, rowing a little boat, it doesn't have to be big, and a little dinghy like this, you can be happy with that. You don't have to be so much. And compared to this both one is mechanical and electric manual. Well, he just had 2 oars and a sail. Well, thank you for this.